Today's video is brought to you by Cellars. Get your first 6-bottle box for only $55. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. As always, you guys, I'm sure you can tell by the title, the thumbnail, and the yeehaw music at the beginning of this video. Today we're doing another random roundup. Oh, I saved a list. Somebody sent me a list of cowboy phrases and I saved it. Where did I save it though? That's the question. Ah, I found it. Okay, I take a screenshot of it. Slap some bacon on a biscuit and let's go. These phrases come from, and I quote, a certified Western girly originally from Deep East Texas. So I'm taking her word for it. Slap some bacon on a biscuit and let's go. Do not drink this coffee. Do not drink this coffee. That means do not drink this coffee. We have our little stack here. We got subscription boxes. We have a little bit of PR. We have some stuff for the doggies. So there's so many things to get through, and let's begin here with a Glow Addict beauty box. Which, did we decide to cancel this and I just haven't done that yet? I'm pretty sure. This is obviously an old box. Who knows when these things are from? Actually, I do. 10/04/22. So this was sent to me October 4th of last year. Let's see what was going on in Glow Addict beauty box almost 1 year ago. So far, we're looking a lot cuter than what we've seen recently. So let's look at our first item here. This is a Wake and Quench Daily Moisturizer, a lightweight formula for all-day hydration. It's from the brand Amuse. Just a little pink pot of moisturizer. I wonder if the actual moisturizer on the inside is pink. It probably isn't. It would make it more fun if it was though. I'm sure a lot of you already know like what I'm looking at by the facial expression and the sound. We have something with rose water in it. So the next thing we have here is Calavi Rose Water Makeup Wipes. The last box that we received from them also had this same brand of makeup remover wipes in it, but they were not rose, they were something different. They were green. I don't know. Oh, they're right here. Aloe vera. That's one thing about just having like a large amassed pile of stuff around you at all times. Like if I can recall like kind of basically where the last place I saw it was, I can find it. It's right there at my fingertips. Oh, that just leaked on my fingertips. Gross. Why is that so foamy? Our 30 makeup removing cleansing towels in here to nourish and illuminate. I shall not be using these. Next up from Base Blue, I'm gonna assume we have a beauty blender kind of thing and some type of contraption. Why is this so difficult to get into? It's like that thing in the Da Vinci Code and also Parks and Rec, where you have to like solve puzzles or whatever to get it out. That's a lot of like really thick, intense plastic for one little. It's so cute. Look at him. When I first saw it, I was like, man, that beauty blender's really got like a curve to it. It's a little ghosty. Oh, probably because this was from October 1 whole year ago. That's precious. I actually really like that. I like that a lot. But I don't want to like soil him with makeup because he's just a cute little white fluffy ghosty with rosy cheeks. That's adorable. Cryptodex, Crypt thing from the Da Vinci Code with a little piece of paper inside of it and vinegar.
I'd rather leave that to the professionals.
Okay. Alright, the next item we have in here, hopefully it doesn't smell like rose. Even if it does, I'm sure it's just very minute, but this is a Rose Romantic Beauty Blusher. Oh my gosh, there's a tiny little blush brush in this. I didn't know they still did that. Oh, look how little. I feel like I haven't seen one of these since I played with my mom's makeup in like the 90s. Look at that little thing. Oh, the smell. Did this come from my mom's makeup kit in the 90s? Have you all been stashing this away just for the special occasion? Because the smell of this smells like 1999 makeup, a little bit like a knockoff Chanel No. 5. With the tiny brush? The nostalgia is pouring in just from smelling this makeup. The color of it's really interesting. I feel like we don't get a lot of blushes this color. They're typically like really bright pink. This one's like orange? I don't know. It's an interesting color. I can't get over that. Okay, and then the last thing we have in here okay, the next item we have in here, I don't know if I need to like cover up the bottom of this or not. It's very interesting. So we have what looks like an amalgamation of a couple of the Powerpuff Girls. So it's pink like Blossom, but it has like the pigtails like bubbles. And also, the bottom part's a little different. I'm assuming they can't actually say this is a Powerpuff Girl, even though like it has the heart behind it, and it's most definitely like a knockoff Powerpuff Girl. I'm just a little bit concerned about the depiction. Is anybody else just slightly uncomfy? Okay, we're just gonna move on. Okay, it's on the inside too. Oh, good. It's also on the mirror, so you can put your own face there. Lovely. The colors are actually kind of interesting though, specifically like this one right here, this really bright orange glitter called The Force. That's actually really pretty. Then we have some like purples and some pink tones in there. It's an interesting palette. I mean, it's a very interesting palette. What happening? What's happening in this palette? Can I read you the names of these shadows? I feel like you need to hear the names of these shadows. Sipping Soup, Little Frog, Float Your Crib, Right Hand Mando, Droid Protocol, The Force, Just Like Tatooine, Bubbles. Was there a mix-up? Did somebody get their paths crossed a little bit there? Because the outside of this would indicate that it has nothing to do with Star Wars, but the inside would say very different. I feel like whoever put these together glued the wrong pans into the wrong outer portions, and they were just like, we'll roll with it. It's fine. Maybe that's why it's in a subscription box, because they were like, oh, we made a mistake. Let's sell it off for cheap. Yeah, this is one of the most confusing, uncomfy palettes that I've ever seen in my life. So we're just gonna slide that right back into there. Yep, that's gonna go right back into there. Okay, it appears that is everything inside of the Glow Addict beauty box. That was interesting for sure. And apart from that, I don't really know what to say. So let's go and move on to the next. Before I move on, here's a quick word from our sponsor, Cellars. Today's video is brought to you by one of my favorite sponsors, Cellars. They've been sponsoring the channel for a while now, and I just appreciate them so much, and I enjoy their service so much. I don't know if you guys can tell, but today's been a long day. Actually, honestly, you probably can't tell. This is what I look like 100% of the time. But after a long day, one of my favorite things to do is cozy up with a nice little glass of wine, either like on the couch in a blanket watching a movie, or like in the bathtub, probably also watching a movie. And Cellars makes my wine experience exciting. With Cellars, you just take a quick 7-question quiz, and they match you to wines from all over the world that are curated to your taste palette. There is a ton of variety, and the convenience is unmatched. You can choose from 12 different plan options and get 100 plus varieties that are sourced from 80 plus wine regions around the world, delivered straight to your door. Each box comes with the cutest little wine education cards that outline tasting notes, suggested pairings, serving tips, and the wine's origin. And one thing that I think is so cool is that if you don't like a bottle, Cellars will replace it. No wonder they have 600,000 5-star reviews. I just always get so excited about receiving my Cellars box, and I know my mom does too. I love sharing the bottles with her and other family members, trying out wines that you never had before, and finding new things that you like. And I just want to say thank you to Cellars for giving my followers their first 6-bottle box, which would normally cost $150 for only $55. I personally think that's a fantastic deal. So if you guys like to try out Cellars, be sure to click the link below in the description and take the quiz to get started. And just a huge thank you again to Cellars for sponsoring this video and supporting the channel. It means the world to me. Next up here, it looks like we have a little PR box from Elemis. I do really enjoy Elemis stuff, so let's see what we got. Ooh, open for our juiciest cleansing balm yet. I wonder if you can put it on your eyes. I really need something to get the daggone mascara off of my eyes. Alright, so it says introducing the limited edition Pro Collagen Green Fig Cleansing Balm. Ooh. It says this hydrates as a milk, yummy, cleanses as an oil, and nourishes as a balm. I hope it smells good. I think mine melted to the side there a little bit, but it's just like a thick kind of cleansing balm. It looks a lot like their other cleansing balm that I have tried before, and I do like. It does have like a nice kind of little like light fruity scent to it. Also like a little like green. It smells green. A little bit like on the earthy side. I don't know why I'm playing with it. I don't know why I decided I need to stick my fingers in it just right then. Oh, it has a really grassy scent to it actually, like very green. Feels good though, nice and slippy. I don't know where to put things. Alright, I think I'm gonna stick with the beauty stuff first, then this is the witch box down here, and then we have the fur lover box for the boys, so let's stick with beauty first. Next we have a Look Fantastic beauty box. Looks like something's been leaking. Do you guys remember when I used to receive all my packages like smashed? Like literally I received one once that was driven over like by the truck. You could see the tread marks on it. My package receiving has gotten a lot better. Things aren't nearly as like devastatingly crushed as they used to be. Oh, little baby. Little baby. Oh, it's a scratcher. Gotta scratch the scratchers. I don't even know what this is for. The first thing I'm seeing here is a little singular pack of 111 Skin, Harley Street, London, cryo depuffing eye masks. Because they say cryo, I'm wondering if they get like really cold. That might be kind of fun. My under eyes are like always kind of an issue. I feel like my eyes feel heavy all the time. Like it's a struggle for me to keep them open. I don't know if it's just because I'm tired or like I just have a heavy brow, or my eyes feel like I just want to be like this all the time instead of actually open. Ooh, okay. So the next thing we have in here is for your hair. Typically I don't get really excited for hair things, but this one has some buzzwords that I'm really excited about. It says growth, it says thickening, it says fuller, it says thicker, and all of those things I would really want for my hair. So this is from Paradox. It is a growth thickening shampoo for fuller, thicker hair, and yeah, that sounds actually very compelling to me. It comes in a metal tube. That's kind of different. For like a shampoo, I don't think I've ever seen that before. Oh, it comes with the conditioner too. I didn't even notice that was in here. So we have the Paradox Growth Thickening Conditioner as well. And I don't know if this is an actual like scalp conditioner. Some conditioners I like to keep just on the ends of my hair, but I do have a conditioner now that is like a scalp conditioner that I just kind of focus on my actual scalp. So I'll see where this is supposed to go. Okay, this one just says mid links to ends. So this wouldn't be like for your scalp to like help stimulate hair growth or anything. So yeah, I'll give these a try. Why not? Next up we have something from Grom. I Oh man, okay, so it's a body wash bar in the scent Sweet Rose, of course it is. The only Sweet Rose aroma I will ever enjoy is like an actual rose. Like a rose right there, like still on the stick, all the little petals with the thorns, the leaves, that kind of thing. Once you remove the rose and extract anything from it, it smells like trash. Oh, it's the tiniest bar of soap in the world. Hold on. Okay, so this is the size of the box. Ready? Look at that. About half the size. It's 45 grams. I don't know how big that is in not grams. Okay, yeah, it's definitely rose. Like the top note is rose, but then there's something underneath there that I think I might like even less than the rose. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. So like I say, we're just gonna put that right back in there. We're just gonna put that right back in there. Okay, this looks familiar. The next thing we have here is from Eve Lom, and this is a cleanser. And I feel like this is probably something we've received and looked fantastic before because this looks super duper familiar to me. Ooh, looks like a little balm. I like that light green color. That's a pretty light green color. Like a nice like sea moss green. Is that a thing? Can I put this on my eyes? Facial cleansing cream to rinse off with a muslin cleansing cloth. Try a paper towel. All right, it doesn't say don't put it on your eyes, so I'm gonna try. And then finally, last but not least, something that I feel like we've seen, I don't know, 100+ times in subscription boxes. We have a little Pixie by Petra Duo Blush Thingy-Merbob. This is in the shade Peach Honey, and I think it's the same shade that we get like every time. Or at least it looks like the same shade. All right, so that is everything that came in this Look Fantastic box, and I don't know, you guys. I feel like this one might have to be the next one on the chopping block. We canceled Glossy, no, we didn't cancel Glossy Box. Glossy Box canceled itself, and Glossy Box and Look Fantastic are like the same exact company, so I feel like this one might just have to go as well. We basically got like 4 things to cleanse yourself with. Well, I guess you don't have to count the conditioner. 3 things to cleanse yourself with, and then like 2 others. That basically this is like a set. Oh, and then the little patches. I did forget about these. I'm kind of excited about these. So I don't know. It's not really an exciting box. It is super skincare heavy, and it's definitely not my favorite. Just let me know. Should we just go ahead and like drop the axe on this one and try to find something different? Alrighty, next up here we have a Trendmood box, and I was gonna make this just a standalone video because it's been a while since I've gotten a Trendmood box, and they're also kind of hard to get, or at least they used to be. So when they first came out with Trendmood, they would send you, well they still do, they send you like an email with an early access code, and you have to like get there, type it in, and buy one real fast, or else they're all gonna be sold out. But I realized like last time I looked at the email like quite late, and they were not sold out. I have noticed that they are not selling out as fast as they used to. Before it was so hard to get your hands on one, but now maybe it isn't as hard. Okay, it looks like there's a good amount of stuff in here, so that's nice. Let's start off here with whatever this is. Oh, that's kind of interesting. That's kind of different. So the first thing we have here is a Sun Shield Body Glow Gel. This has an SPF of 50 in it, but it's like kind of shiny and glittery. So it looks like a body oil, like a reflective body oil, but it's an SPF. That's actually kind of fun. Now, I never go out in the sun, so I tend to not wear a lot of body sunscreen. You should always wear face sunscreen, but I never really wear body sunscreen, and I definitely don't typically wear body glitter either. But this is just kind of an interesting product, so I really would like to sniff it. That's truly and honestly why I'm trying to like dig in here, because I really want to see what this smells like. I'm hoping it has a nice like tropically scent. They glued the box to the top of the lid. Why would you do that? It is kind of pretty. It almost looks a little bit like a slime. Like if a mimosa were to be a slime, it looks like that. Oh, it smells like coconut. Oh, that actually does smell really good. It does smell nice and tropically. It also says it is sweat and water resistant, so that's really nice. It has moisturizing oils and nourishing vitamins in it. This is a really interesting take on sunscreen. I personally hate wearing sunscreen, which is so thick, but this sounds like it might be really nice on the skin, so yeah, that's interesting. All right, next in here from Farsali, this is the Rest Renewal Fluid Cream. Fluid cream. Something about the word fluid. I think that's what it is. This is to brighten, smooth, and firm. It has vitamin C, niacinamide, 10 peptides, and ceramides. Ooh, this looks really fancy. Something about that like kind of emerald green. It looks really light on camera, but it's more of like a dark emerald green with the gold. Just reads very fancy to me. It also has one of the tops that I really like, where you like press down and it like, whoop, like pops out the top. It's supposed to help restore a younger and revived skin barrier, and that sounds really lovely. Next up from Zitstica, we have the Killa Extra Strength Fast Acting Patch for Deep Zits. That sounds like it might be incredibly helpful. Sometimes I'll get like, especially through here on my chin, like a kind of hormonal like acne. Every now and then I'll get like one really deep under the skin that doesn't really ever surface, but it's down there and it's painful and it's ready to erupt, but it never truly does. So something like this might be nice. I think it has like the little stabby bits on it. You know, have you ever seen the acne patches with like the little itty bitty tiny needles? Seems a little intimidating, seems a little scary. Ooh. Okay, now I'm intimidated. So it comes with little cleansing swabs, and then they come in like this. Look like a little contact case. So I'm assuming the little like micro needles that are on these are decently long for it to have to be packaged like this. I thought they would just be like on a little sticky sheet, kind of like regular zip patches. Oh, that makes me nervous now. It seems too medical, but if I get another one of those really deep kind of painful pimples, I'll pop one of these out. I will. I would prefer to have little itty bitty tiny needles stuck to like a band-aid on my face than I would one of those really deep zits. All right, next up in here from RMS Beauty, I just realized how bad my fingernails look, and I'm so sorry. I've been like poking them in your all's face this entire video. Actually, I filmed a couple videos today, so there's been so much fingernail poking. But yeah, they look really bad. I would paint them right now if I knew where my fingernail polish was. Oh, I'm so sorry. All right, maybe I can just like tuck in the tips of my fingers for the rest of this video. The next thing we have here is from RMS Beauty. It is a Redimension Hydra Powder Blush. That actually sounds really interesting. I like anything that says that it's gonna like help hydrate my skin, especially like powder products that are typically not hydrating. But that also means that it starts out as a gel, which I don't love. But it does say it's gel to powder. Ooh, it is a pretty color. It doesn't look like a gel at all. I really like that kind of, what are they barking at? Boys! Okay, sorry, the boys are sitting on what we call their perch, which is just like a stool underneath the window, and we open it and put their dog bed there so they can like sit and look like with the screen and stuff. And I'm sure there's something that they had to protect us from. You know, like a rogue like leaf blowing by the window. So back to this little blush here. I do really like the color of this. Oh, sorry, my fingernails gotta tuck them in. I really enjoy like a nice kind of peachier blush with those like kind of golden tones to it. It looks like it would be really pretty. I am really trying to finish out like the makeup I've been using, and currently I use this blush, which, you know, looks a little bit similar to this one. So maybe once I'm finally done with that blush, I can move on to this little guy. Apparently this is also refillable, which is nice. It looks like you can just like press the bottom of it and the pan pops up, which I'm afraid to do because I know as soon as I do that, it's gonna go shooting. Following that, we have something from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Lash Sculpt Lengthening and Volumizing Mascara. That's a little bit on like the bulky side, but honestly, I personally like a little bit of like a chunky mascara tube. I like them to feel a bit like, you know, substantial when you're holding them in your hand. It's not too heavy though. The packaging of it's kind of lightweight for how like thick it is. It's a very mascara smelling mascara. And we just have kind of a regular looking wand, not too fluffy, not too skinny. It has like the regular little bristles, not the plastic ones, which I prefer. The regular ones, not the plastic ones. All right, and the final items we have in here are both from Thrive Cosmetics. Move this out of the way. Ooh, okay. The first thing we have here is a lip product. It says semi-permanent smoothing lipstick. What do I mean by semi-permanent? Weightless, long-lasting, bold satin color in one swipe. Long-lasting and semi-permanent are very different things. So like long-lasting can be like a 16-hour wear, a 24-hour wear. A semi-permanent, that's a bold claim. How long is it supposed to last? I don't know if it's gonna matter for me though, folks, because the color of this is like just no, that's unfortunately not for me. That is way too bright, way too bold. This is the shade Jessica. It's a raspberry red, and it's way too bold for me, unfortunately. I mean, it's a really pretty color just like in general, but it's definitely not something I personally would wear. And then the last item we have in here, also from Thrive Cosmetics, looks like a little eyeliner. This is I've been through this before with Thrive Cosmetics. I really am not a fan of the text that they use on their stuff like this. That first word there, I think it might be infinity, but I don't really know. It looks like Infinity. Semi-permanent micropigment technology. Semi-permanent in my brain means like this is gonna be on me for like a couple of weeks. I'm thinking of like semi-permanent hair color. It takes a few weeks to wash it out. What do you mean by that? Full pigment formula that glides on seamlessly, dries quickly, and won't smudge or fade all day. That's great. So all day, like a 24-hour kind of wear, that to me is different than semi-permanent. This is in the shade Lauren, you know, or black. I guess they name all of their stuff like after just different names. I wonder who, like, if they mean something. Maybe they're like founders or friends or just names. I don't know. I went through the baby book and just started picking. So it's just a black little liquid liner. It looks like it has a brush tip to it, which those are my favorite liquid liners, so I like that. So that was the last item we had in our Trendmood box, and I thought this is a pretty decent Trendmood box. Actually, we got, you know, a few makeup items, some skincare items. You know, there's definitely several things in here, so that is pretty good. The Trendmood boxes are a little bit on the pricey side, so I didn't think this was too bad. I wonder if they're just like falling off in popularity a little bit. I mean, I get it. I understand totally where their boxes aren't selling out as fast as they used to, because like I said, they used to be so difficult to get your hands on. All right, you guys, moving on to the non-makeup related stuff, we have another Witch box. These are still being very kindly sent to me by the Witch box, and you all seem to really enjoy them when I unbox them. So they're from thewitchbox.co.uk. Cute. cute. What a cute little card with the mushrooms on it. It says feel the rhythms of the earth. That's just a pretty little card. That's one thing I love about this box is like just the visuals. The visuals are fantastic. Everything is beautiful and it's fun to look at. All right, so this is the August box. It says that this month's theme is magical herbs. And it tells us a little bit about everything inside of the box here in this pamphlet, which again is just so cute. Like little like drawings around the sides, the illustrations, the worn looking paper. I love it. Ooh, this is precious. It says magical spell paper and it has a little like fairy charm on it. It also smells amazing. I don't know what it is that smells so good in here, but like it's transferred onto this paper. I wonder if they make this. I want to get into making paper, so this is really interesting to me. It looks like it has little pieces of like dried florals in it. Like that definitely looks like a petal from a flower. And there's just some like deckled edge paper in here, so I guess you're supposed to like, you know, write your spells or something on these. And then there's an envelope, or maybe it'll tell us like how to use this later. Oh, it smells good. Oh, look how cute. Okay, the next thing we have in here is a little mushroom pin. Adorable. The little card it's on is so precious, and the mushroom itself with that pink and gold is absolutely adorable. Mushrooms are so popular right now, and I love it because I think mushrooms, they're cute. And that's all, I don't know, they're cute. There's something about them that's just real cute. Oh, there's like a little star in the middle of this mushroom. That's adorable. I wish I did like collect pins or something. I feel I don't need another collection. Nope. I'll just say I feel like pins are something I could really get into, but I don't need another one. I already collect everything under the sun because I won't get rid of it. So maybe I shouldn't start a pin collection, even though they're very cute. Everything's just adorable in here. All right, so the next thing we have, which I typically send inside of these boxes, is a little crystal. So this one is green. That's really fun. Oh, that's so pretty. It's green with some like stripes in it. A little bit of it is kind of see-through. That is super, super pretty. It also looks a little bit like toothpaste. But this is green agate. It says, in the realm of magic, it is revered for its ability to promote balance, harmony, emotional healing, compassion, and forgiveness. Oh, that's real nice. All right, next up we have a scroll, and I typically just love how these look. Like you could seriously frame them. Oh, this one is pretty. This one's very simple. It just has like an archway with like twigs and leaves and stuff. Very natural looking. This is a ritual chant to Diana, and yeah, very pretty. Just like look at that. It's just so pretty. Ooh, this little box is precious, and it's also supposed to be a wax melt, so I'm excited about that. I bet that's what smells so good. I'll say something in here smells amazing. Ooh, yes. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Oh, it looks a little bit like a candy bar. Like a real fancy candy bar. If I didn't know better, I'd take a chunk right out of this. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It is a lemongrass and lime wax melt with citrine crystals in it, and it smells fantastic. And it also says it's handmade with love in the UK exclusively for Witchbox. It is vegan with natural botanicals in it. Oh, how can something that is just lemongrass and lime smell like so rich? It smells like decadent almost. Oh wow, there's actually a few things in here left. So let's move on to the wild herbs again, and just the prettiest packaging. Love me a gilded black box. Oh, cute. They're all like individually little wrapped. I wonder if they come in vials. Oh, I hope they come in vials. Oh, they do. Oh, I spilled out a little bit. First thing we have is dandelion leaf powder, which I didn't know that was a thing, but it's so cute and it's look at the vial. Ooh, ground milk thistle. I have no idea what you do with any of these. I'm sure there's like, it tells you in here like what to do with them. Again, I would like to reiterate that like I don't really know much about any of this stuff. I just think it's cool and obviously freaking cute. And then the final herb that we have, I actually used to drink nettle tea. Apparently it's supposed to be good for hair growth. I don't know. I would try literally anything to grow my hair back. Yeah, that smells a little bit like that tea did. I didn't smell these, which is strange because I smell everything. It has almost no scent. The ground milk thistle, I don't know what that is, but it doesn't smell like anything. The dandelion leaf powder is very, very finely ground. Ooh, that smells like hay. It smells like the pumpkin patch. That's what it reminds me of. So these are precious, and there's a chance that they're just gonna sit in my kitchen just to look cute. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to use them for cooking. The next thing we have in here is the spell kit. We have received one of these in every single one of the little witch boxes. Ooh, we have some more herbs. So many things in this little spell kit. So we have a little cone of incense. This one's purple. Oh, that smells really lovely. Ooh, a spell for peaceful sleep. Heck yeah. Okay, yeah, I thought so. This smells like lavender. It smells really good. And then we have chamomile blossoms and valerian root. Isn't that something from Game of Thrones? Valerian? Chamomile is definitely something I know that is supposed to like help you sleep. And here is all the ingredients and the instructions. Again, just the cutest illustrations. And then finally, there is a little bag and a candle. I can't stop smelling that daggone wax melt. It smells so good. All right, next up here, we have a magical mortar and pestle. That's so much fun. It says add a little magic to your ingredients and grind to create enchanting powders and blends. I'm excited to see what this looks like. I always wanted a mortar and pestle and I've just never bought one. I see them all the time at like Home Goods and stuff. I've just never actually like purchased one. It has like a star on it made out of twigs and some leaves. I think this part's the pestle and this is the mortar and pestle. Does that make sense? This does seem kind of fun, and honestly, this might be really good for when I make my hand scrubs. I put a little bit of like lavender buds into them, but they're too big to put in their hole, so I have to like chop them with a knife. So I feel like I could use this to kind of crush up my lavender to put it in my scrubs. The little transfer that's on this is peeling off a bit, but that's okay. I'm sure this isn't something you could put in the dishwasher. I mean, if you weren't like, if this wasn't your aesthetic on the side here, you probably could peel it off because it is just kind of pulling off for me. But fun, I've always wanted one of these, so now I have one. And then the very last thing we have in here is the cutest little cutting board. Look how tiny this is. Again, it has that same like design on it, and it's just an itty bitty little like bamboo cutting board. I think that's been like wood burned into it. This is really precious. I'm always honestly looking for like little tiny cutting boards because sometimes I just want to cut up, like today I was cutting up cherry tomatoes, like 4 cherry tomatoes. I'm like, I don't want to get out my big cutting board for 4 cherry tomatoes. This is 4 cherry tomato sized. So I feel like this would be great for just like little chopping things that you have to do. I think it is supposed to be for your herbs. Oh, it also says kitchen witchery, which sometimes that's what I feel like I'm doing in the kitchen. I'm like, I'm just mixing all this stuff together. Will it be poison? We'll see. But very cute, adorable. Okay, this might actually be my favorite witch box that we have received. I love the little pin, the mortar and pestle, the tiny cutting board, the paper, that wax melt. I absolutely love that. So this has been super, super cute. I'm sorry I've said that word like 500,000 times. It probably like has lost its meaning at this point, but like, it's cute, daggone it. For this box, we're gonna have to have a change of locations. I had to lure the boys in here with chicken. You want your chicken treat? Bring that my finger. Hold on, buddy. Gentle. There you go. All right, now we're gonna open up this box together, okay? Look at that. Oh boy. Is that like exciting, Tato? Man, you excited? Tato? What do we got in there, buddies? Ooh, this thing looks interesting. What is that? I really have no idea what this is. Is this some type of pooper scooper? This looks kind of fun, Tater. Ooh, you like that? Ryan, what do you think? It's not chicken flavored, is it, buddy? You like that, Tato? All right, let's see. What's next in here? Football? Football? No. Tater? Can you get your mouth around it? It's kind of big. You're trying. Good job. Good job, buddy. Ooh, what is this? This cereal for dogs? This looks like Cheerios, but like chicken and salmon flavored. This is so cute. It's like little dog cereal. You wanna try this? You wanna try this? Okay, let's see, little boys. Let's see. Should I get you a bowl and some milk? Tater, you guys sit. Ren's sitting. Ren's sitting real good. Tater, can you sit? No. All right, you guys sit. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Ren. Okay, Tater, you wanna try cereal? Oh, delicious. Ren, you wanna try cereal? Not sure about it, buddy. Let's try again, okay? Let's try again. All right, last bite, little buddies. Last bite. Good boy. Good boy. One more little bite, buddy. He is currently covering the ground for crumbs. All right, boys, we still have one thing to try in here. They're treats also. You'll be so excited. Ooh, pumpkin. Very on season here for fall. So you have pumpkin harvest oven baked with sweet potato. They are wheat, corn, dairy, and soy free. They're chewy and low fat from Emerald Pet. I'm not gonna lie, these look and smell kind of good. These look like a human cookie. Yeah, that smells like something I would buy just because it's fall time. Potatoes smell good? That's a big cookie, buddy. You want to try Rand's? No, not for Rand's. Is it too big? Want me to break it up? Let's try small piece. Small piece? That good? Want to have a small bite? Tater, you have crumbs all over your mouth. Did you finish your cookie, buddy? A piece of it rolled under the couch. Tater will now be trying to dig underneath the couch for the remainder of the evening, trying to get it out. Oh, you already got it. That was really fast, buddy. Good job. All right, so that was the Fur Lover box. Thank you very much to Fur Lover for sending that my way. Again, not sponsored, no affiliate or anything. They just very kindly sent it my way to share with the boys, and they really enjoyed it. So thank you very much. Tater's gonna love those toys. Ren really enjoys the treats, which he typically doesn't love all treats, so he really likes those. That's good. And alright, you guys, I guess that's everything I have for you all today. It feels kind of weird not saying bye in like my regular setting, but we're just gonna do it from here. So thank you guys so very much for watching. Please go ahead and consider subscribing if you wouldn't mind. It means the absolute world to me. And I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Tater, get out of there. Bye!